Hello and welcome, everyone. Before I introduce our beautiful Jen, I would like us to just take a moment to invoke the protection of Archangel Michael for our dear Incan, who is in the Middle East. As we all know, she lives in Abu Dhabi, and just ask for his protection to be placed over that whole area. When things are scary and overwhelming and chaotic, it doesn't help for us to slip into that mode. What we need to do is shine our light even brighter. And I did mention when I was talking to Edorka, we all are light warrior collectives. We all light warriors. So as a collective, let's just take 2 minutes to just connect to each other, to the universe, to the energies out there, and just place some protection around that area. And I think we'll all feel a little bit better because Incan is very dear to us all, and it's really a frightening situation she's finding herself in right now. So just close your eyes for a moment and just take a few deep breaths in and out in your own time, breathing in deeply and evenly. And now just imagining you have got beautiful golden roots growing out of your feet, out of your root chakra, and these golden roots are magically creeping down, growing down deeper and deeper into the earth, connecting with our dear Mother Earth, who holds us and supports us. So just feel yourself grounding in this moment. Feel yourself connected and safe and secure, and allow Mother Earth to supply you with any healing that you need in this moment. And just say to yourself gently in your head, I am safe right here, right now. I am safe right here, right now. And continue breathing. And I now invoke the mighty Archangel Michael, the beautiful protector with his sword of light and his powerful deep blue protective energy. Archangel Michael, please place each of us in our own little bubble of blue light protective energy, making our bubbles mobile so that whatever we need to do today, we can move forward protected and safe. I ask that you place protection and bubbles of protection around Incan and her husband and her little boy. But more than that, I ask that you create a massive dome of protection over the whole of the Middle East area, allowing those who are in the midst of all that is happening to feel your love and protection and safety. And just place everyone in that area in this beautiful bubble held by all of us here where we sit. We're also adding our love and our energy to the people who are in a state of chaos and fear. And just thank you, Archangel Michael, for placing the strong, deep blue energetic bubble over that area. And I ask that situation is resolved peacefully and easily for the highest good of all those concerned. So be it, and so it is. Thank you. And just allow yourself to send golden light energy of healing whenever you think of Incan or other people you know in that area. And know that we are all safe and held. Remain grounded and peaceful. And when you're ready, just open your eyes and come back into the space together. Thank you. And now we have a wonderful session planned by our lovely Jenny. Jenny, a lady of many, many talents. I always bring up that she works with helicopters because I find that so amazing. I've never met anyone quite like that, and I'm completely in awe. But I think what really makes Jenny special is her ability to be flexible. And Jen has, like all of us, had many ups and downs over the years, and also more so recently. But she is able to take whatever is thrown her way and transmute it into something beautiful and light. And then she always comes here and shares her knowledge and her wisdom and her love and all her life lessons with this beautiful community. So I think that's what I'm most grateful for, is that you are continuing your journey with such grace, but always share with this community in such a generous and beneficial way. So I won't say much more now. I know I've made you cry, sorry. But we really do love you and hold you in light always. And we are so proud of you because you're just such a lovely, lovely human with a deep spirit and the kindest, most generous heart. So thank you for bringing today's session. I think with everything we're all going through this year, only beginning of March, and I feel like we've lived a lifetime in just 2 months. So thank you for bringing us some guidance and wisdom today as we all walk this path of journeying to better beings, better human beings on this earthly plane. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. It's these are happy tears. Um, I guess maybe coming from a family of criers, I get in touch with the feelings in the moment, and to feel such love and being held and recognize being seen and heard. I appreciate you all. And this is one of the reasons why I pour so much into what I do. Because if it helps even someone with a little nugget, if I can lead by example, if I can remain in integrity so that someone else can draw strength from it, then I've led a fulfilled life. And thank you all. I love you. Today, I'll share my screen first. But today, I felt compelled to have a topic on something that I'm sure we all can relate to. And that is be flexible. And flexibility is more than just adjusting to plans. It's also adjusting to perspective. In an ever-changing world, the ability to shift your mindset, adapt with intention, and stay open to new possibilities becomes your greatest advantage. The definition of flexible is the ability to bend without breaking. And we all know that being flexible, what it means physically, when we are stretching and moving through exercise that allow our muscles and joints to move through the full range of motion. What I'm referring to today is what it means to be flexible in life, the ability to adjust to change in life. Take a moment and pause. How flexible are you? Being flexible means adapting to life's changes and challenges and surprises and unexpected events without breaking or becoming overstressed. This involves mental resilience and emotional openness. It means adjusting to plans, perhaps learning new skills, or taking on a role outside your normal role. Flexibility is vital for adapting to all the uncertainties we may face in life. It's embracing change while staying true to your values. We are challenged to be flexible. When we are challenged to be flexible in our work, our relationships or families or other important aspects of life, keep in mind that fear, self-righteousness, resistance, stress, ignorance, or rigidity may creep in, and we perhaps become inflexible sometimes to our own detriment or to the frustration of others. So again, how flexible are you? Contemplate that question for a moment. For me, it actually depends on perhaps how much fear or resistance I have to something, or perhaps how attached I am to that outcome. I've realized over the years, the more flexible I am, the more peace, ease, and fulfillment I have. Now, being flexible is not about being weak or passive. Flexibility is a conscious choice, a powerful skill, and a valuable approach at our ever-evolving life. Be firm in your convictions, passionate about your beliefs, and clear about your intentions, yet also be flexible enough to pivot and be open to new ideas. Being flexible is like having a secret superpower. Key characteristics of being flexible include being present. In order to be flexible, one must be aware of what's happening in the present moment. Openness. Be open to new experiences and perspectives. This allows for looking at a situation and making adjustments as needed. And acceptance. Acceptance of change and be willing to tolerate a range of emotions. Flexible people acknowledge their emotions and look for ways to grow from what they've learned. Characteristics of a flexible mindset also include perseverance, problem solving, and self-directedness. Our self-talk becomes our reality. So be mindful of the words you use when you speak to yourself. Pause a moment and reflect on this. In a situation that may be changing from what you may be expecting, take a moment and pause. Remind yourself to be present. Remind yourself of what is in your control. Then you are
Jen?
better able to make a decision going forward aligned to your values. So pause for a moment. Remind yourself to be present. Remind yourself of what is in your control. And then you are better able to make a decision going forward, more aligned with your values than with the current emotion being felt. So then why is being flexible so important? Well, we decrease stress and it can boost our confidence. We function more effectively in our environments. We can better let go of negative thinking or behaviors or limiting beliefs. We cope and adapt better when setbacks or changes happen. It may help to stay present and act aligned with our values. We embrace new things and look for opportunities to stretch our comfort zone. We develop a growth mindset as opposed to a fixed mindset, and we see life's challenges as an opportunity to grow. And life satisfaction. Change is inevitable. Embracing change and new experiences leads to a more fulfilling life. These are amazing benefits, yet what does that look like when faced with it? Here are ways to be more flexible. Let go of attachment, perhaps a specific outcome, a particular way of doing things, or a rigid opinion, like my way or no way at all. Be willing to be wrong. If we stay rigid in our ways, it can hinder the pursuit of our desires, and sometimes it can cost friends or relatives. Be willing to say, I'm sorry, or I was wrong, when appropriate. And don't take yourself too seriously. Be able to laugh and keep things in perspective. Be spontaneous. Change up your routine. Perhaps try something different. Drive a different way home. take a new class, or try a new recipe. Change your scenery. Go for a walk. Take a tea break or a coffee break. Take a vacation. When you switch your environment, you feel your mind shift. And accept difficult emotions. Dealing with setbacks can surface big emotions. Acknowledge them. Work through them. This creates resilience. Remind yourself that discomfort is temporary. Question your thoughts and words. Ask, is this thought helpful? Or what else could be true? And get support and feedback. When things go sideways, and sometimes they do, their guidance can help us stay grounded and balanced. Being flexible allows you to pivot quickly, look for opportunities to learn, and make changes that may be necessary. Here's now where I invite you to get your pens and paper, your journals, and we'll go into a little journal exercise. Our first journal question: describe a recent situation where your plans changed unexpectedly. How did you react? And what did you learn? And our second question: what is the difference between being flexible and being passive? So, to you, what are your thoughts? What's the difference between being flexible and being passive? For example, for me, one is being able to adapt, perhaps being proactive and taking action. The other one, perhaps, is letting circumstance move or consume you. Perhaps falling victim of circumstance or no action taken. And moving along, what is one area in your life where you feel you are too rigid? And then ponder, what can you do differently to be more flexible in this area? And our last question: how can you better manage your feelings when your schedule or your expectations are not met? And feel free to revisit these again on your own time. Our mind is like a muscle. With practice and awareness, we become more agile, which helps us live more resilient, creative, and fulfilled lives. Going forward, I invite you to be flexible. And now I invite you to get into a comfy seat, sit down or lay down as we go into a little guided meditation. Find a comfortable position and allow your spine to be long. Let your hands rest easy. And when you are comfortable, gently close your eyes. Take a slow, steady breath in through your nose and a long, smooth breath out through your mouth. Imagine a beautiful, calm, white healing light from above. Let it enter through the top of your head. And as this light enters, it goes through your body, from your head, down through your neck and shoulders, through your torso, your arms, your hips, and your legs, relaxing you. And now imagine roots emanating from you, reaching all the way down into the earth, connecting with Mother Earth. And imagine this restoring earth energy coming up and resting in your heart space. You are now connected, as above, so below. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. And one more time, breathing in clarity and breathing out tension. Now allow your breath to return to a natural rhythm. No forcing, no controlling, just breathing. Notice that your breath is never exactly the same twice. Each inhale is slightly different. Each exhale, unique. And yet it flows, effortlessly, adapting. This is flexibility. Bring your awareness to your body. Notice where you may be holding tension. Perhaps in your jaw, perhaps your shoulders, your hands. Without judgment, simply observe. Now imagine that each exhale softens those areas, allowing them to loosen. Flexibility begins with softness, not rigidity, not resistance, softness. Now bring your awareness to your thoughts. Your thoughts may be moving quickly, perhaps planning, remembering, evaluating. Instead of trying to stop them, imagine you are watching clouds move across the sky. Some clouds are light, some are heavy. Some move quickly with the wind. You do not chase them. You do not push them away. You simply allow them to pass. This is mental flexibility, the ability to observe without gripping, to witness without reacting. Now gently bring to mind a recent change in your life, large or small, something that required you to adjust. Notice your first reaction to it. Was there resistance? Uncertainty? Frustration? Without judging yourself, just observe. Now imagine that this situation is like water flowing around a rock. The rock represents the obstacle. The water represents you. Water does not argue with the obstacle. Water does not argue with the rock. It does not demand the rock to move. It adapts. It curves. It finds another path. And over time, water shapes the rock. Flexibility is not weakness. It is quiet strength. Take a slow breath in. As you exhale, silently say to yourself, I can adapt. Again, inhale. And when you exhale, silently say to yourself, I can adjust. And inhale. When you exhale, silently say to yourself, I remain open. Feel what those words do inside you. Now imagine yourself in a future moment of change. Something unexpected happens. Plans shift. See yourself pausing, breathing, choosing curiosity instead of fear. Instead of asking, why is this happening? Ask yourself, what else is possible here? Feel the difference in your body when you respond with openness. Flexibility is the space between stimulus and response. It is the breath before reaction. It is the willingness to see more than one path. Notice now how your body feels compared to when we began. Perhaps a bit softer, perhaps more spacious. Imagine your mind like a tall tree. A rigid tree in a storm may crack, but a flexible tree bends with the wind. See yourself bending, not breaking. You are grounded, yet adaptable. Your roots are your values. They hold firm. And your branches, they move with the wind of change. Take another slow breath in. With each inhale, breathe in openness. And with each exhale, release rigidity. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Let go of the need for everything to look a certain way. Trust your capacity to adjust. You have done it before, and you will do it again. Flexibility is not about having no structure. It's about holding structure lightly, like holding sand in your hand, firm enough to feel it, loose enough not to lose it. Now bring one gentle intention into your mind. This being, in moments of change, I choose adaptability. Repeat it silently once more. In moments of change, I choose adaptability. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Carry this with you, the softness, the strength, the willingness to bend without breaking. Today and every day, choose to be flexible. Now begin to notice the space around you, the sounds in the room, the surface beneath you. Gently wiggle your fingers and gently wiggle your toes. Roll your shoulders if that feels good. Or perhaps have a big stretch. I invite you to come back, and when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Namaste.